Something is seriously wrong with Bloxstrike right now. You're running through tons and you get shot through the entire map. You spectate your teammate and he's shooting players through the walls. And how could we forget the classic rage cheat CT? More and more Bloxstrike players are saying the same thing. This game has a cheating problem. But is that actually true? Or are people just coping? Are these Bloxstrike players as good as CS2 pros? Or do they have a competitive advantage? It's 2018 at the Extremes LAN Zowie Asia CSGO qualifier. Team Optic India is facing off against Revolution VN. Team Optic India were supposed to be the future of Indian Counter-Strike Global Offensive, a major organization, international expectations, and cameras rolling. And then everything stopped. Because in this moment, you see him, Forsaken, on stage with tournament admins behind him. His screen was exposed to the entire world. And instead of denying it, instead of arguing, he opens his files and starts deleting word.exe in front of everyone. This wasn't just cheating. This was the exact second an entire roster and a region's reputation imploded live on broadcast. And that's the thing about moments like this. They don't just expose one player, they change how the game is seen entirely. After Forsaken got caught, every insane flick in competitive Counter-Strike felt suspicious. Every unknown player randomly popping off felt questionable. Trust didn't just drop, it completely shattered. And that's exactly why this matters. Because when I look at what's happening in Bloxstrike right now, I'm seeing something familiar. Not proof of a massive cheating epidemic, but the early signs of something more dangerous. Doubt. And in a competitive game, doubt spreads faster than any exploit ever could. Every time this conversation is brought up, someone always says the same thing. Just play real Counter-Strike, it's free. Or go play Valorant. Like, it's that simple. Yes, Counter-Strike 2 is free. Yes, Valorant is really well polished, but that completely misses the point. People aren't playing Bloxstrike because they don't know those games exist. They're playing it because it's accessible, because it runs on lower end PCs as well as mobile, because it's on Roblox, where their friends have been since their childhood, because it's fast to queue and easy to get into a game. Telling someone just to switch games doesn't solve the issue, it avoids it. If a competitive game has a trust problem, the solution isn't abandonment, it's improvement. Now let's talk reality. Bloxstrike runs on Roblox, and Roblox historically has dealt with a lot of exploiters. Script injection, client manipulation, that's not speculation, that is just facts. So yes, cheating in Bloxstrike is possible and does happen often, but possible doesn't mean automatically widespread to the entire community. However, competitive games always attract players trying to gain an advantage. Now here's the uncomfortable part. Bloxstrike has a very high skill ceiling, a very high one. Crosshair placement alone separates average players from top tier players. Add in angle discipline, sound awareness, pre-fire knowledge, good lineups, and suddenly a legitimate high-level player can look like a robotic, mechanical, almost unfair cheater to someone who is less experienced. A smart pre-fire can almost look identical to wall hacks. Many less experienced players will falsely accuse these high-level players. I see it all of the time in the Discord. So is there cheating in Bloxstrike? Yes, there is, and there probably always will be in competitive shooters. However, it doesn't help that many players have been falsely banned, including myself. This is why the community has sort of branched out, and we have Discord servers such as Raceit, Strike It, and other common servers very similar to how Counter-Strike has Faceit and ESEA. So here's what I believe Bloxstrike needs in order to strengthen their trust. One of my personal favorite recommendations is going to be a full match replay system, sort of to how CSGO has. Obviously, this game is still new into development, so we never know in the future. My next recommendation is actually something that was posted in the Discord server as a poll, which I love to see, and that is going to be requirements to play the ranked mode when it releases. What this is going to do is it's going to stop new accounts from being able to instantly get into ranked without doing anything. In my personal opinion, I believe it should be a minimum level required in game, as well as a phone number linked to the Roblox account. Another thing I'd like to see is clearer ban explanations so players can understand what happened. Now this is more on my personal opinion, as I was recently banned for 7 days for quote-unquote exploiting. I contacted many admins and moderators to see if they could tell me what had happened, and they said they weren't allowed to. So as of now, I'm stuck in the dark as to what I did, and hopefully I don't do it again. All right, you guys, I'm just a regular player at the end of the day. I don't have any ability to really make any changes, but I can give you guys some advice. If you truly care about Bloxstrike, make sure you are reporting cheaters properly in the Discord server. Record your evidence either with OBS or Metal TV, and don't spam accusations in chat every time you lose a 1v1, because false narratives spread fast, but real evidence will fix the problems. And for the slight few who may be watching this video that do cheat in Bloxstrike, all I have to say is respect cannot be scripted, and if you cheat, you already lost. It's been your boy Zoak, and I appreciate you all for watching this video, and I'm out. Peace.